Top Recruit is brought to you by Corky's Pest Control.
I'm here joined alongside Steven Jones, left tackle for Chaparral. Steven, talk to me about the recruitment process. What did it teach you about yourself?
It taught me a lot about my how I am as a football player. I mean, when I started talking to these coaches, it made me realize how big of an impact I would have on a team and how big this recruitment process is. So I didn't take it lightly at all, and it was a ride. It was crazy, but I loved every bit of it. So.
Take me back to the exact moment when you knew Oregon was your home.
I think we were on the way home from school. I mean, no, not from school, from the airport. And we were driving, and then my parents, I just couldn't decide at all. And then, because it was so hard between Oregon and University of Washington. And then finally, I just asked my parents, I was like, you two know what's best for me. Where do you think I should go? And then it just said at the end of the day, you should go to Oregon. And that's why I made my decision.
You mentioned the impact that you'll have. What impact will you have next year at Oregon?
Well, I know that their starting left tackle, Tyrell Crosby, he's leaving next year. So I think I'll come in, and they have been telling me that I might get a little bit of playing time as a freshman. And then sophomore and junior year, I should be up there in that starting position.
You're still in the midst of an important senior season here. Every time you take the field on a Friday night, you're inching closer and closer to ending your high school football playing career. What type of emotion does that bring?
It's just crazy. I still remember the first day of summer camp, coming out there with all my friends and just thinking oh, we still got a long road to go. It just blows my mind how fast time goes by.
What has playing football taught you about yourself?
It taught me mainly how to be a man. It taught me how to grow up and mature a lot more than how I used to be before I started football. And it just opened my eyes a lot about life and stuff, and how close that a bond you make with your teammates when you first start out as a freshman, and then you come into your senior year with the same guys you were running across the field with. It really shows how close you really are to them.
Tell me how you've not only progressed as a player, but as a man from freshman year to senior year.
Well, I remember freshman year, I was too scared to even make decisions on my own. But then I got brought up to varsity my sophomore year, and it was a big leap coming from freshman year. So, I mean, it made me feel not independent, but made me start to realize that I got to start doing my own thing, and I don't know, just focusing more and making more decisions on my own without having to look up to my parents for an answer or whatever.
Talk to me about someone who inspires you, maybe off the field.
My dad, he's my main inspiration. He has pushed me to be the man who I am today, and he's really taught me a lot about everything that's going on in this world and football. And I don't even know how to explain that he's done a whole lot for me. I really can't thank him enough.
When people hear the name Steven Jones here, what do you want them to always remember?
I'm that kid that you could always come to in case you need someone to talk to if you're feeling lonely.
Lastly, what do the next 5 years look like for you?
Well, I feel like it's going to be a great experience going to University of Oregon. I'm going to have a lot of fun up there, and hopefully, if I do what I'm supposed to do, hopefully make it to the draft. So.
We're excited to watch you accomplish all of those things. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.